In Strike, the game of Worker Rebellion, you're going to try to defeat Happy Corp, an evil mega corporation that's taking over your city. Strike is a cooperative game for 2 to 4 players, and in it, players will collectively win if they score 15 points and Happy Corp is abolished from their city. However, Happy Corp can win one of 2 ways. If they reach 15 points first, or if Happy Corp gets all 5 of its feared mega drones onto the board at once. Then, the takeover of your city is complete. So here's how you play. Every player chooses one of 8 unique characters, each who has their own stats and powers. You'll take the strikers matching the same color, 4 action cubes, and an energy marker. The city board is made up of 12 places, like the harbor, city hall, and the financial district. The objective is for the players to get their strikers in different locations in order to complete the requirements on their strike cards, which will score them points. We'll talk about that just a little bit more in a minute. Each character also has 2 special powers. Most powers will allow you to help your teammates. For instance, Candace's first power, Dispatcher, means that whenever she moves 2 of her strikers in a turn, she can move another player's striker for free, helping the other players get around the board faster. Her second power, First Responder, means that whenever she moves, she can move an extra space for free. On each player's turn, they'll place their 4 action tokens on their character board in order to gain more strikers. They'll then move them around the board, remove Happy Corp's drones, draw cards, and score points. Here's how that works. If you place an action on Grow Ranks, you'll add 1 new striker to your home base, or wherever you have a striker already. So if Candace already has a striker in Corporate HQ, she can add another one there. Mobilizing lets players move their strikers. Disassembling lets you remove a drone from a space that you're already in, and drawing lets the players gain more cards. Each character has a unique number of stats and can hold a different maximum number of action tokens, meaning that they have to strategize in different ways. Playing cards. Players will also have ally and strike cards in their hands, and instead of basic actions of Grow Ranks, Mobilize, Disassemble, and Draw, you can instead use your action cubes to play an ally or a strike card. Ally cards will let players gain more energy and give extra powerful bonuses. Strike cards are your goals around the city, and this is how you'll score points. To complete a strike card, you must have 3 strikers in a location listed on the card, such as the university. Then you have to place an action on both of the required areas of your character board. When completing strike cards, you add 1 victory, the star, to the space that you're in, and then score points for the strikers. Here's how you score. Every time you add a victory to a location, you score 1 point for each victory there. So for example, the first victory you add to a space scores the striker 1 point. The second victory added scores the striker 2 points. And the third victory scores 3 points. But it's harder to complete a strike again in the same place. The second victory you score in a space requires 5 strikers instead of the normal 3. And then the third victory you add to a space will require 7 strikers. At the end of each player's turn, they must draw 1 commercial break. The commercial breaks will do bad things for players, primarily adding Happy Corp's drones to the boards. However, when you draw a commercial break, you must always do what it says, such as rolling the drone die. Most commercial breaks will tell you to roll the 12-sided die. Whenever you do so, you add a regular drone to the numbered space that you just rolled. For example, if you rolled an 8, you'll add a drone to the university. And whenever a drone is added to a location, every player there must remove 1 striker from the space. But players can choose to lose 1 energy to defend their strikers and keep them on that space instead. But worst of all, if there are ever 3 regular drones in a space, they fuse into a mega drone! When this happens, you replace all 3 drones in that space with a mega drone, and Happy Corp scores 1 point for each mega drone in that color. For example, if there's a mega drone in the harbor already, and another one is created in the manufacturing district, then there's going to be 2 mega drones in the blue spaces, so Happy Corp will score a total of 2 points. Finally, Happy Corp is going to fight back even harder as you score more points. At the start of the game, you'll start at level 1, but you'll advance to levels 2 and 3 as you complete strikes and score points. As the strikers become more powerful, commercial breaks will send more drones around the board, causing players to lose more energy. After all, Happy Corp is not just going to sit around and let you stop their diabolical plan. If the players score 15 victory points before Happy Corp scores 15 points of its own, or gets 5 mega drones on the board, then the players win the game and the city is saved. And that's how you play Strike. You and your friends will have to find the right balance between teamwork and responding to dangers as they arise. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Be bold, play games, be you. Happy gaming!